The galaxy was no stranger to chaos. Advanced civilizations like the Zydonian Empire and the Xylothian Council had always been the pillars of stability, swooping in with their godlike technologies to solve crises. Yet, when the galaxy faced its most perilous challenges, it wasn't the Zydonians or Xylothians who stepped up, it was humans. The galaxy had always considered humanity a curious anomaly, too reckless, too unpredictable, and far too attached to caffeinated beverages. Yet, it was precisely these quirks that turned humanity into the galaxy's most unlikely saviors. Two galaxies, Andarix and Xylox, were on a collision course. Over millennia, their combined gravitational pull would rip apart star systems, swallowing entire civilizations in their wake. The Zydonian Empire, known for its mastery of gravity manipulation, tried to brute force a solution by deploying massive thrusters to push the galaxies apart. The result? Catastrophic failure. Stars collapsed, and the problem only worsened. Enter Dr. Alyssa Grant, a human astrophysicist with an unshakable love for puzzles. "You're trying to move two galaxies like they're giant marbles," she said, addressing the exasperated Zydonian Council. "But galaxies aren't marbles, they're dancers. You need to find the rhythm." Alyssa's solution was as audacious as it was brilliant: the celestial harmonizer. By strategically placing gravity wells and triggering controlled stellar detonations, humanity could redirect the galaxies into a stable orbit around each other, transforming destruction into a cosmic ballet. The Zydonians scoffed, but Alyssa's simulations proved flawless. Over the next century, humans led a galactic effort to deploy the harmonizers. When the day came, Andarix and Xylox performed a celestial dance that would have made even the most stoic Xylothian weep. The galaxy celebrated with fireworks and holovids. Humans called it the greatest dance since the Harlem Shake. The Quantum Enigma wasn't a being in the traditional sense. It was a sentient energy field, existing in multiple dimensions simultaneously. Wherever it went, chaos followed. Planets would vanish, only to reappear covered in cheese. Entire fleets became paper swans. Reality itself unraveled. The Zylothian Council deployed their finest quantum stabilizers, hoping to lock the Enigma into a single dimension. Instead, the Enigma turned those stabilizers into musical instruments, using black holes as percussion. Enter Dr. Marcus Lee, a quantum physicist who treated the Enigma less like a threat and more like a mischievous child. "You don't fight chaos," Marcus said. "You out-chaos it." Marcus built the quantum disruptor, a device that bombarded the Enigma with contradictory quantum states, essentially overwhelming it with its own logic. "Think of it as a cosmic troll," he explained. When activated, the disruptor caused the Enigma to collapse into a harmless energy field. However, it left some quirky side effects. A planet-sized rubber duck now orbited the Xylothian homeworld, and gravity in certain sectors occasionally sang show tunes. The galaxy was safe, though some Xylothians found the aftermath deeply unsettling. Humans called it a bonus. The galaxy teetered on the edge of war. A resource crisis ignited old rivalries between the Zydonian Empire and the Xylothian Federation. Smaller civilizations, caught in the crossfire, watched helplessly as diplomatic talks broke down. Enter Ambassador Elena Carter, a human diplomat armed with nothing more than optimism, charm, and an impressive ability to diffuse tension with humor. "We can fight over scraps," Elena said during an emergency summit, "or we can bake a bigger pie." The aliens stared blankly. Baking metaphors didn't translate well, but Elena's point was clear. She proposed forming the Galactic Union, a council where species could pool resources and share innovations. But her real stroke of genius was the Unity Feast, a shared meal designed to break down cultural barriers. Elena introduced Xylothians to pizza, a concept so revolutionary that one Xylothian ambassador declared it the greatest achievement of any civilization. Zydonians, who communicated through pheromones, were astounded by humanity's tolerance for spices. By the end of the feast, species that had been on the verge of war were swapping recipes. The Galactic Union was born, and humanity proved that sometimes diplomacy requires not just words, but food. A rogue black hole dubbed the Eternal Night was devouring entire star systems. Evacuations spread panic, and attempts to slow the black hole's growth failed miserably. The Zydonian Empire tried to vaporize it with energy weapons, an effort that only accelerated the black hole's pull. Commander Maya Rodriguez, a human pilot and tactician, offered a radical idea. "You don't fight a black hole," she said. "You nudge it, like a cosmic billiard ball." Maya's plan involved deploying gravitational stabilizers, massive devices powered by nuclear fusion, to redirect the black hole into an uninhabited void. The operation required precision timing, split-second maneuvers, and more duct tape than anyone cared to admit. The final stabilizer needed to be manually positioned. Maya herself piloted the device, narrowly escaping the black hole's pull as the stabilizers activated. The black hole's trajectory shifted, curving harmlessly into the void. The galaxy watched in awe as the Eternal Night disappeared. Humans called it the Great Galactic Bowling Strike, complete with celebratory T-shirts. The galactic singularity was a fail-safe left by an ancient race to reset the galaxy by collapsing all matter into a single point. When it activated unexpectedly, panic spread across the cosmos. Advanced civilizations couldn't comprehend the singularity's mechanisms, let alone stop it. Humanity approached the problem differently. Led by Dr. Serena Hayes, a team of philosophers, artists, and scientists realized the singularity wasn't just a machine, it was a test. Embedded in its core was a riddle. What is the purpose of existence if all things must end? While other species panicked, humans embraced the challenge. Their answer: to create, to connect, and to keep trying, even when it seems impossible. The singularity responded by dissipating into a burst of harmless light. The galaxy was saved, though the Xylothians grumbled that humanity had essentially solved the greatest existential threat in history with a Hallmark card sentiment. After these extraordinary events, the galaxy no longer saw humans as curious anomalies. They were innovators, problem solvers, and occasional chaos bringers. Whether redirecting galaxies or answering philosophical riddles, humanity had proven that their greatest strength wasn't power or technology. It was their creativity, persistence, and refusal to accept defeat. Now, when a new disaster looms, the first question isn't, "Who will save us?" It's, "What crazy idea will the humans come up with this time?"